We'll be starting boss relic round with Cruci 20. Our starting passive is going to be a ambidextrous, I guess. And the boss relic we're starting off with is Machuska Shell. So we already know, I'm just praying for small packages. That would just be absolutely incredible to get. Let's see what the map has in store for us. A lot of elites. Well, 2 elites, early. A lot of early elites, that is. I definitely wanted a lot of elites. Now that's nice to see. Just a question of will I have enough tempo for them, and also will they give me what I'm looking for. So there are a lot of rare relics, and could very much be the case that I just don't find the small packages, which would suck, but I'm sure we'll find a good game plan to rely on. Alright, there we go, we have access to our bombs now. Well, one of them at least, apparently. And boom. 38 gold, we had an early store, so backing up for it is pretty good. Does look like we have quite a few fights between there, here and there though. Third tree trunk. It's actually not the best enemy to be added here. You're fine with like even just having like an extra plant in this fight, just because usually you'll hit your 2 bombs before they actually get their hit off, and pretty much the same for all the other enemies. You just get off your 2 bombs and they're just not going to matter. An extra tree though, that will definitely matter. Just by virtue of they're just pretty tanky. Especially for this map. Let's grab this one now. Alright, should be done now. Bounce into that refresh. Oh, very close. There we go. 60 health left. Yep, just takes slightly longer than it would otherwise normally take you. Great shot. 70 gold. I doubt we can get to 165. That just sounds impossible. Remove an orb. It's fine by me, bye bye terrible. We cannot get a stuff to sling this run though, that's fine. 105 gold though, should be extremely simple. Not the easiest elite fight for sure, but don't know which one would be, to be honest. We don't really have anything for any of them. Although getting that instant transparency was the best case scenario for sure. Great damage there. Gonna need my refresh now. Keep up with solid damage, to be honest. Hopefully we have a crit here. I kind of have to just, yeah, pray. I believe we just go for this now. Get the refresh again, perfect. Ooh, a bit earlier than I wanted him dead, but whatever. Good, we get the crit 6 exploitable, that is a huge number. Absolutely huge, and now we get another one, perfect. Oh, damn. We have slightly extra health because of that, but that is fine. It was a really very solid fight. Jupe pot, popping corn. Usually popping corn would be insane here, but I think for Jupe pot it is definitely a fair choice to pick over popping corn. Very easy to find a shop floor in the next store, but I think I made the right call. House of Slime, I have Turtle. Obviously we're going to take the filibuster, that's just insane here. The question is, I think it's just House of Slime. Slime and Turtle are both great. Honestly, you know what? Sure, let's just choose Turtle. I really want small packages, and there are many other things I also really want. Okay, the plants fight was not one of them. Let's just try and pop as many pegs as possible. That's our best win condition. Okay, that was an insane shot. Let's just get basically a repeat, thank you. Okay. Oh my. Well, most plant fights look horrendous. Does not look horrendous, not in the slightest. I love that. Still lost a lot of health obviously, you know, still a plant fight, but very clean. It was over in an instant. And you know what? I'm all for Snowball here. Absolutely. Let's try Snowball stuff. Second store, by the way. I think I'll go to it. Pegbag Hero's Backpack. Man, both are so good. I believe in the Snowball high roll. I believe. Or at least I want to believe. I think we can play for Snowball from here on out. Okay. Extra dude. Let's just play for Refilibuster, shall we? Grab our bomb, grab our refresh. The usual stuff. The usual suspects. But yeah, that plants fight was definitely really nice. Get out. Now it's your turn. Perfect. 50 gold. Need to make sure I'm not burning health after all. It's very important. Or Rubble, go for the Icicle. Very interesting choices there. I do need this upgraded. The mole fight. I think I need it maxed. I should have checked which boss I was fighting. Snowball, very good against mole. That'd be solid. If I could get a round guard or something to go along with that, though, that would be amazing too. Might be worth not going to the store as well, we will see. Yeah, I had a funny idea lined up for my shot there. I didn't think it would work and it really didn't work. I thought maybe it could bounce and hit the crit. As you can see, it definitely didn't do that. That one did though. Alright. I'm gonna need some magic from you. Like that. Like that. Good stuff. Honestly, couldn't ask for much more, could I? 61 gold. Seems like... I don't know, it's tempting to just go to the store and spend 50 gold. Yep, Snowball for our first shot. Let's do something fancy like this, I guess. Try and use the roll and use the bombs. Just like that, I guess. Neat. Roll. It kind of worked, kind of didn't. Mostly didn't. Not to worry though, this one will do exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Now let's target the tree. Try and regen some of our health back for a bit. Since these bats aren't that big of a deal. Now that we've gone back some of it, let's just hit that refresh real soon. Any day now. There we go. Good stuff. 60 health to work with. It's a very nice chunk. So I think I actually still want to go to the store here. I think that Snowball, yeah, I think going to the store here is better. Like, if there's a Snowball in the store, it's easily the best option. And also I just like the increased passive options just more. I think that's actually going to matter quite a bit. Short fuse, okay. So I don't think we really hit the kind of stuff I was looking for. And I think they're still pretty fine. Even just a well-done stake, just so our relays are slightly better. It's pretty solid. Going into the question marks is definitely tempting for the dupe chance. But also, fights are an opportunity for me to heal when they're not this fight. This fight's just scary. It's like, if you don't hit your bombs, you're actually going to lose a lot of health. If you do hit your bombs, nothing happens. There we go. We've successfully hit our bombs now. Moving swiftly on. Okay. Was hoping to get a chance to heal and reload in that fight. Seems like it didn't really want to give it to me. I think it was a good bet to take though. Let's get some upgrades. There we go. Boom. The transparency on the tree is definitely great to see. My favourite debuff to get on him. Then we start getting some transparency on you too as well, I guess. It's a useful debuff. Not useful, but useful. Actually just gonna try and leave you alive for a bit, or maybe not. Whatever. I think this is actually a shot that's potentially worth taking just to try and get that dodge. Yeah. It did work out. Boom. Now we just need to be aiming for this refresh consistently. Eventually, there we go, perfect. So once we got that hit, things would fall into place from there. Alright, good, we get 2 hits lined up. I actually want this refresh now. Good. Now we get this beautiful Snowball, which definitely scales up. Oh. Damn. 342 health though. We're making headway. Oh, that's so wild. Oh, we've got 1 level of Pierce now though. Let's just shoot this, get some enemies out of the way. There we go. Now let's pop this. Yes. Perfect. That was exactly the shot I was aiming for. 6 explodable is exactly what we're after too. Alright, very clean. Matilska shell, so damage is definitely something I was thinking about. Don't think I can take that. Meteorite? Doesn't sound bad. We do have enough healing to the point where I probably could have and probably should have taken Sapper's Sack though. I think that would have been the best call there. But if Meteorite can work here, that's just fun. I don't get to use Meteorite often because I don't really like it, and I think this is a good run for Meteorite. It was a good spot for Meteorite. Nice. And I'm just hoping it works out. Oh, so close yet so far. Oh well. Oh. Nice dodge, that's a pretty big deal actually. Since these guys slap pretty hard. We do have 1 store, but it's only the 1 store. See what how the chest has for us. Haglin's hat. Not bad. I think I'll take the elite over the... Oh, actually, I think I'll take the 2 question marks over the elite. Both seem good. Ooh, what are we thinking? I really want more dupes. It's a pretty big deal. Honestly, if you wanted to misnavigate me from that, that would have been fine. And we do get the 200-600. Let's just get this crit for the first hit. If we can get a kill, that would be nice. I don't think it can though. But it can set me up well. Alright, there we go. Let's do a Snowball bounce. Hit this refresh, shall we? Or just aim for it directly, actually, that also works. And get some Pierce? No, no Pierce. Okay. It's actually challenging. Grab some bombs, get... No, still not. Grab the bombs, grab the refresh, please. Oh, still missing it. There we go. That's much more like it. I think I'm... Okay, definitely just do this, yes. I'll try a split. If I split, then it's actually got a good chance of just randomly bouncing into the refresh, or just missing it as well. That's also possible. Get that refresh though when he goes kaput. It just would have been nice to get the kill on him earlier because he just claimed a lot of free damage on me. That's great. I'll grab the crit, hopefully also the refresh, but that'll be a bit harder to line up, won't it? If you'll be so kind as to... Thank you. Thank you kindly. Alright. Now's the time for Snowball to not do that much, but still a decent chunk. Should be enough with 3 exploitable, right? Ideally, the elite fight definitely hurt quite a bit, but we got there in the end. No more Snowballs, not yet at least. Just you wait though. Effective criticism, beckoning, crit, mental mantle. I think we'll take effective criticism. Sure. I just like effective criticism. It's a neat passive, and sometimes it gets a ton of value too. Okay, that's very good. Shame it's not dupe though. Just checking which boss we were fighting. Okay, double removal. Not bad indeed. Should be very handy. Gives us access to a healing a bit faster as well. I just want at least 1 upgrade on this first shot. Perfect. Should be shooting towards the refresh, shouldn't I? Oh, perfect. Give me my Snowball. Oh, that's not my Snowball. Give me the refresh. God, that would have been an amazing Snowball shot. Oh, so close. Oh, give me my refresh. There we go, perfect. And now Snowball. Nice. I was hoping that my Snowball would be more of an AoE, but Sash is perfect here. I haven't been hitting enough eggs to actually get the AoE online, so I've kind of just had to use it for the scaling, because by the time the AoE is online, most of the enemies apart from the one boss enemy are already dead. Let's just bounce into that crit, shall we? Or maybe not. Okay. Ambidextrony. And just pray that I hit my refresh. Okay. I was offered a refresh shield earlier. Definitely would have been nice, wouldn't it? I'll do this. Close. I'm dropping so much more health than I would like before the elite. Before the boss, sorry. Because the boss is gonna absolutely sponge my health away. Hey, there we go. That's more like it, eh? Boom, and then try and get one dodge. Yeah, damn. I really wanted one dodge. Definitely got to press the L button at least once, but I don't want to. I can get my... honestly, yes. Alright, there we go. Basically got the same amount of health. But if we get a fight here, we can heal up, and that would be extremely, extremely nice. Oh, you're joking. So duplicate all orbs is what I'm forced to do here. It sucks. Alright. Really good options here, to be honest. I do have to take the remove over the super boots though, right? Do I? I'll be fine for healing. Even if I don't pick up super boots doesn't give me any health in this fight. So I just need to heal up. I just got a lot of illusion and a lot of evading stuff. It's actually just really nice to see. So I am entering the fight on like basically no health. Definitely at least looking mildly scary. But my regen's really good, and I am taking half damage. It's definitely very cool. But I am going to need this refresh imminently. Alright, there we go. Alright, paintings are online soon. They're online now. Need to hit a bomb. There we go. Spin Infection deals pretty minimal damage here, which is great. I get an upgrade, at least one. 4-7, yep, perfect. Honestly, being forced to take the dual option really wasn't all that bad. Alrighty. This is what I wanted the Snowball to be doing. Perfect. Yeah. That was definitely really spooky for a moment there. But I think popping my sash there was the correct call. That Saw was then great for me. And now that I have two Snowballs in my deck, I'm definitely feeling a lot safer. I will just do... Actually, let's just do this. 10-16, that'll be more than enough, won't it? 12 exploitable after all. Because I'm getting so many crits, I'm getting so many debuffs. It's why I'm such a big fan of effective criticism. I know that I just like the relic, maybe more than I should. That's for later. But like, all it takes is a few extra crits and then suddenly you're getting really good value out of it, including exploitable. And exploitable is just damage multiplier. Because, you know, if you're hitting a crits. And like redouble it, special button, both are great for this. So Gifts to Keep Giving is really good with Machuska Shell here. Definitely really solid, but I don't think there's any other option apart from the Elite Thrustblader. I think that we just say, my first boss passive was nice while it lasted. And we just take the Elite Thrustblader. Now it's just going to exist to mess up our navigation. Because realistically, we just need our refreshes, and that's what Elite Thrustblader gives us. Gifts to Keep Giving, unfortunately, makes it slightly harder to consistently hit your refresh. Which is something I'm very scared of right now, because a lot of my power is still definitely budgeted behind hitting the refresh. And when you've got Cookie as well, it's definitely pretty tempting to just commit to a Elite Thrustblader game plan. Because that's just so much healing. So much healing. Alright, double store, perfect. I have collusion, so the removals are insanely cheap. and because I was forced to dupe my entire deck, the removals are insanely required. Although I do have ambidextry, and that helps out immeasurably. Is this your card? A great relic, which if we get like round guard and discard our snowballs consistently, it's actually pretty funny. Alright, snowballs. How much upgrading can you get done here? That's fine. I honestly wasn't expecting anything, that's why I said it in the first place. In the previous fights I was expecting it, that's why my healing is very good. It definitely reminds you just how much damage these guys do though. Also, having this guy being behind him instead of the former circle guy, it's extremely nice too. Yeah, my healing is just great. I'll do this shot. Try and grab back the normal roll if possible, apparently not particularly. Yeah, getting very hard to upgrade my snowballs on some maps, isn't it? Soon you'll get there though. We're getting the dodges, which is the extra crits as well. I believe in you, Snowball. Crush them all. I love how it's acting like it's an AoE there, but that was just purely transparency things. Again, more transparency things. Yeah, but having Sash with this much healing, exceptionally nice. Who are we fighting? Are they attempting to outscale us, or they are attempting to outscale us? Okay. We will actually have to try for this guy. I don't know how much value I'll be able to get from my snowballs here. I'm hoping it's a lot though, for sure. Having two horribles in my deck is pretty sad. But, I don't have Spiness. But if I did, that'd be pretty cool. As well as, that's pretty cool. I think it's cool enough to add to my deck, yeah, I agree. Navigation can get messed up easily, just remember. Oh, okay. Well, I have Spiness now. That foresight was insane. I did not take Super Boots. Let's go to the elite here, please. Thank you very much. It's definitely all up to me. Oh, nice. So we have this fight, and Big Thirst Relator is very helpful in this fight. Great to see, isn't it? I believe in the power of Snowball. Obviously I shouldn't be shooting Snowball for this fight, but it's just fun. I love how little he does. Just, he doesn't deal damage. I've got so many pegs on the board. All the things that are meant to make him a scary boss, which he is a scary... Sorry, I should call them elites, not bosses. Crystal's a refresh. A scary elite, but you know, it's just not for this. He sacked his health pool for that, and it just doesn't matter. Activate crystals to refresh the board? Yeah, absolutely, why not, eh? It's not that much extra value, but every little bit counts. Fresh and tempted to take it, to be honest. Very tempting. There's the remove, and now I just pick this up because that gives me a lot of extra health to work with, and I think that I am not going to buy the Complex Claw, obviously. I'll buy Fresh Bandana though. I was just about to buy a Complex Claw, but then I remembered that I do have infinitely scaling Spiness. I would like to go to the second store. Thank you very much. These last two navigations, it did not feel like it was up to me, and yet I still managed to go where I wanted to go, which is nice. Okay. How many upgrades do I have after my store? At least one, which should be enough. Awesome dodge. Dodges give me more crits, which gives me more blind, which gives me more dodges. Alright, Snowballs, scale. We have a momentum generator as well, which is cool for some maps. Usually it's just cool for the elite fight, the boss fights, and not particularly cool for the boss fight we're in, as well as also not cool for this elite fight. But usually it is definitely pretty helpful. Ah, there we go. Sometimes the Snowball will just get the opportunity to scale up, and when it does, you know, it's pretty neat. As well as it's a great discard target. since we have his this your card now. Or I could just shoot it to get a whole bunch of damage, since, you know, that also works. I wish we could get like another level of ambidextrony, because like, man, I have a lot of orbs in my deck that I don't really want to be shooting. What happens when you get forced to juke your entire deck. If you crit intentional oboe, man, it's completely unkillable, why not? Realistically, there's no reason why I shouldn't just take Spiffy crit. It's just that good. Oh, this will actually be a great test. Snowball into squares. I gotta find out if you need grabby hand or not to actually hit the top ones. Since I still don't technically know the answer to that. Don't mind, that's a lot of exploitable. Yeah, I think Spiffy crit was just the correct choice. I don't exactly need intentional oboe after all, but despite me not needing intentional oboe, it's still pretty damn solid. Should have changed my targeting by now. Alright, Snowball. Bam. Alright, Snowball. Oh no. I mean, still decent. 1042, is that? No. The Exploitable just generates so much damage. Well, and this finesse. I have no extra greed, right? Yes. So I'll go for this classic shot. +4. So close. Yes! Nice. +6. Wait, that's still not it. There we go. +7. Good stuff. Oh wait, it's not even 105 anymore. I do wonder a bit though. So, basic removal while Pebble. I'm discarding them anyway, so I get more value from that. Grubby Gloves, Bad Cheese, Tactical Treat, Sprouting Investment, Grubby. I guess I'll just take Grubby Hand. I did want to test, but I think it works. Which means I think it's just a very good idea to be picking it up here. I'll shoot the Horribles. Honestly, they're fine to shoot. They'll gain their stats. I love how most of the power of my Snowballs is not coming from the Snowball's ability to scale itself, but more so just my ability to scale all of my shots. It's like I can make them AoE with Transparency, I can upgrade their damage a lot, I can chuck a multiplier on them. You'd think knowing this would stop me from shooting my Snowballs all the time, but nah. They were just so fun. Besides, eventually we'll do that after all. I would very greatly appreciate getting one more fight, just so I can upgrade that cool orb in my deck. Although, to be honest, I don't even know what the cool orb is called, so fair play. Nimble? Pinpoint. Okay, but let's pretend I didn't say nimble, shall we? Let's go like that. Perfect. Nope, that did not hit the crit. That's fine because there we go. Alright. 3 Mercircle, thank you. 4th Mercircle? Going once, going twice? Alright, now can you repeat that, Snowball? Okay, a 4th Mercircle. Okay, can we have a 5th Mercircle apparently? Like, awesome, but I have no clue how many enemies that hit. Absolutely no clue. It only looked like it hit one, but the animation looked very different. Oh, a Spiness is possible. Oh, that's crazy. I swear that's only hitting one enemy. Still gonna aim it at up the top. Yeah, that is definitely a very large Snowball. Surely this is hitting all enemies at this stage. I mean, surely this just wipes everything, right? No, okay. So, Grubby Hand does not even allow it to hit the top row. This is very good knowledge. So basically it's just useless. Why was I able to hit the top row beforehand? I'm actually really curious. So, if there's only one enemy left, can I... Oh my god, I'm just getting infinite illusion as well, it's hilarious. Look how huge they are as well now. Can I shoot this and will it actually damage them? So it doesn't need no enemies below to actually damage the top row. Or was it just because... It was just because the Snowball wasn't upgraded properly, I guess. Okay, I mean, this is good to know. Nice to see that we got a win with this run as well. Just to show, I do think that the downside of having your orbs be small is definitely very unfortunate. And I did play it on round rule, hoping to snag a small packages, but you I didn't truly believe that we were going to get it. I thought that we'd have to do whatever random nonsense to survive, and I don't know why it was snowballs, to be honest. I really don't. Like, how did we... I don't know how we managed to pull off snowballs, though, like the popping con filibuster. Absolutely do not mind if I do. Because Machoska Show does definitely have a pretty heavy downside, but it is still a pretty premium boss passive, definitely one of the better ones out there. So just being able to have Machoska Shell, Refilibuster, and Popping Corn, which all three of them just synergize super well, that helped out a ton. Hero's Backpack giving me a tiny boost, I guess. Oh, right, Hero's Backpack. Removing the Pebble was way better than removing the Evasive Newball. Okay, did definitely miss that point. Oh, and that's why my Horribles were dealing damage. Honestly, I was wondering why my Horribles were dealing damage, but I didn't really question it too much. Blaming the Sash because that was definitely the correct play there. One of the great things about Sash as well is it really destroys the damage that the Spinfection enemies do to you. That whole fight gets so much easier with Sash, so much easier. Although, I guess it is pretty unfair to say that. Every single fight in the game gets a lot easier with Sash. But I feel like those ones definitely are, perhaps more so than other. Oh, fine. Every single enemy apart from Demon Wall. Since the Demon Wall does not care about your Sash, no, he will still just eat you. Effective Criticism got good value here. I didn't manage to hit your refresh also crit. I got the opposite. Your crits also refresh, which, was nice. I like having an extra, like 1 or 2 refreshes in a turn. It adds up when I've got a refresher cost and I'm trying to scale Spiness. And I get to the final fight and it was, 5 in a circle in a row? Shame I couldn't get the spin point upgraded. Small. Which I believe is just absolutely tiny. Spin point would have definitely been extremely solid here if I've been trying to use it more. Unfortunately, most of the time I was just happy to discard it to shoot my snowballs, and when you're fighting squares, maybe trying to scale up your snowballs isn't exactly the wisest idea, because they can't actually hit the top enemies, which I was mistaken about previously with Grabby Hand. I swear in a recent run, I think the first time I ran Snowball a few runs back, for a while, that is, I had a Grabby Hand and I was hitting enemies on the top row. I don't know, I might just be going crazy though, because it very clearly wasn't happening here, eh? And yet again, I'm just loving collusion detection. It really is such a cool relic, and certainly a shame that I couldn't get another new relic in the form of small packages, because that would have been absolutely sick. But you work with what you got, and we definitely focused much more on survivability towards the end of that area 1, didn't we? I was definitely very scared, but luckily we just had a lot of regen, and frankly that mole fight went a lot better than expected.